There is one behavior men notice immediately, often within seconds of meeting a woman, even though most women completely ignore it. This behavior shapes how a man perceives her, how attracted he feels, and how deeply he becomes interested. It is so influential that men talk about it privately with friends but rarely mention it directly to women. And once you understand it, you will see why some women naturally stand out, while others blend in, even when they are beautiful, kind, or intelligent. The behavior men notice instantly is a woman's emotional presence. This is not the same as confidence, not the same as appearance, and not the same as personality. Emotional presence is the energy a woman brings into a room, the way she makes others feel, and the emotional state she carries quietly but powerfully. Men pick up on this instinctively. They notice it before they notice beauty, conversation, or charm. Emotional presence communicates far more than words ever could. Emotional presence shows in how a woman walks, how she holds herself, how she looks at others, and the subtle expressions that reveal her internal world. Men are far more sensitive to this than most people realize. While women often focus on being attractive, stylish, or well-spoken, men are silently evaluating how a woman feels within herself. A woman who seems comfortable, at ease, grounded, and emotionally centered creates an immediate pull. A woman who appears tense, guarded, distracted, or insecure creates distance. This happens instantly, often without him understanding why. Women often ignore this because emotional presence is not taught, discussed, or emphasized. Society focuses heavily on external qualities, telling women to look a certain way, behave a certain way, or follow certain rules. But men are not drawn to perfection. They are drawn to emotional energy. A woman's emotional presence becomes her signature, something that makes her unforgettable without her even trying. Men notice emotional softness, warmth, calmness, or authenticity right away. They also notice when a woman appears closed off, rushed, suspicious, or overly guarded. And the irony is that many women appear guarded without meaning to, simply because they are protecting themselves or trying not to appear vulnerable. Men do not see this as strength. They see it as distance. The woman seems harder to reach emotionally, and because of that, the man assumes she is not interested or not open. A woman with emotional presence communicates openness without losing boundaries, softness without losing strength, and confidence without needing to prove anything. This emotional presence makes men feel comfortable, welcomed, and safe to approach. It is not flirtation. It is not seduction. It is emotional availability. The sense that she is engaged in the moment rather than lost in worry, insecurity, or self-protection. Men immediately notice when a woman is fully in the moment, genuinely listening, genuinely observing, and genuinely expressing herself without overthinking. The psychology behind this is simple. Men are wired to read emotional cues as part of how they evaluate safety, connection, and trust. A woman with strong emotional presence makes a man feel calm and drawn in. Her energy tells him she is in control of her world and at ease with herself. This makes him want to know her more deeply. He begins to feel a natural curiosity and a sense that she brings something emotionally valuable into his life. And because emotional presence is rare, it becomes incredibly attractive. Most women underestimate the impact of emotional presence because they focus on verbal communication. But men are moved more by non-verbal cues. A soft smile, a calm tone, a relaxed posture, or steady eye contact communicates more than perfect words ever could. Men remember how a woman made them feel, not what she said. And emotional presence is the anchor for that memory. The real reason this behavior matters so much is because men associate emotional presence with emotional maturity. Emotional maturity is a foundational trait men look for when deciding whether a woman is compatible for long-term connection. A woman with emotional presence appears emotionally stable, grounded, and self-aware. She does not seem chaotic or unpredictable. She seems like someone he could open up to, someone who would understand him, someone who would not judge him or tear him down. This creates a sense of emotional safety that men rarely feel. The final insight is this: emotional presence is magnetic because it cannot be faked. It is the product of self-worth, emotional stability, and inner confidence. When a woman feels good within herself, even if she is quiet or introverted, her presence radiates. Men notice this instantly, and they are drawn to it naturally. And when a woman lacks emotional presence, even if she is beautiful or successful, the emotional connection does not spark. If this helped you understand the deeper ways men think and feel, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We explore the real psychology behind attraction, connection, and relationships in ways most people never talk about. And once you understand emotional presence, you will see why it changes everything.